Hey y'all, this is Val, Our Forever Farm, just showing you Sweet Hunter grilling some veggies and steaks on the grill. We fixed baked potato and salad with this. It was a wonderful meal. What we're going to show you now is what we did with the leftovers. So this is several days later, and I wanted to show you my new wok. Look at that, iron skillet. A friend told me about it. An unmet friend told me about it. I got it for $49 on Amazon. I'm so excited. But remember, we cooked the steaks and the shish kebabs. I'm making some Spanish rice. I'm gonna throw the leftovers in here and we're gonna make steak fajitas. So I'm starting out just putting some oil in my pan, some olive oil. I froze my leftovers, so I've got them out of the freezer. I had Sweet Hunter cut the steak up when we got through, and we froze it with the squash, the bell peppers, the onions, and all I'm going to do is saute this in this wok, and we can make whatever we want. We can make rice bowls, we can make burritos, we can make whatever we want. So I'm going to put this in the pan. I thawed this out in a Ziploc bag in hot water just to get it done. So remember, this is leftovers. You can cut up the vegetables if you want to, and I probably will. And I could probably do that now. These are still frozen. So because these are still partially frozen, I thought I would start cutting up the vegetables into bite-sized pieces. There is zucchini, there's yellow squash, there's mushrooms, there's bell peppers, and there's onions in this. And then, of course, we added the steak that Sweet Hunter cut up, and this is going to be so good. So we had the steak meal one night. I froze all this, and now we're having steak fajitas tonight. I'm just showing you a way that we used our leftovers and we froze them. Our freezer meals are fast food. When Sweet Hunter grills those shish kebabs, he usually puts olive oil on them, and the steak, he marinated it in Dale's steak seasoning. Look at that pan, isn't it beautiful? I don't think I've showed me cook anything in here, but I do all the time. So what I'm doing, basically, this is partly frozen. I'm just cooking this down and cooking the Dale steak seasoning and the liquids out of this, and then I'm gonna add my rice. I think I'm gonna add black beans to this too. I'm not sure if I showed Sweet Hunter cooking those steaks and the shish kebabs. This was a cheap, easy meals. The 2 filet mignons cost $20, and then the shish kebabs, if I remember, were less than $5 a piece, and I think I bought 3 of them. This is just an easy, quick meal, and we're just gonna cook that liquid out. This is gonna be delicious. I'm gonna serve this right out of the pan. What makes this a cheap, easy meal is I'm probably going to get 3 meals out of this. The steak and baked potato meal, the steak fajitas we're eating tonight, and rice bowls probably another night. Now, although I'm using rice tonight in tonight's meal, I will not use that as the base for the rice bowls. So since I'm not showing the rice bowls, I'm just going to kind of share with you the way I do it. I use brown rice. I have used white rice. And I just top it with all of this meat and veggies. I add corn to it, and a little sour cream, a little salsa, and serve it with tortilla chips. If you'd like to do something a little different than just throwing some corn in the mixture, just add corn on the cob. You can also make Mexican corn. That would be delicious. So you can see the liquid is almost cooked out. This is done. I'm going to throw some black beans in here, and I'm going to throw some rice in here. And I'm just going to leave it separate in the pan. I've just got this Spanish rice that's already cooked. I've already heated it up, and I'm just going to pour it in here right with this meat mixture, meat and vegetables, and warm it up a little bit. Now I've warmed up some black beans. I'm just gonna pour them in here. And this is ready to serve. I'm gonna throw a little bit of cheese over all this, melt. And people say they don't like leftovers. Look at this wonderful meal that we're gonna have. So I've got some tortillas warmed up. I'm just gonna put them in the pan. And now he can just fix his plate however he wants it. I'm serving this with sour cream, chips, salsa, jalapenos, Spanish rice, black beans, steak, and vegetables. Leftovers. Now this was Sweet Hunter's first trip over. He put everything on the tortilla. He put a little bit of beans, a little bit of rice, the steak and vegetable mixture. He put all the condiments on it. That's just the way he eats it. But he enjoyed it a lot. And the good thing about serving it in the pan is everybody can serve themselves how they want it. Now me, I eat the meat and vegetables on the tortilla along with the sour cream and cheese. Look at that cheese dripping off my plate. That's so funny. And then I eat the rice and beans on the side. But this was a really good meal, a simple way to use leftovers. Every time Sweet Hunter cooks steaks on the grill, we go, we're going to have steak fajitas or burritos or tacos or rice bowls. We know in the near future.
Hey, Val?
Yeah.
Don't get in there and cook all day now.
Okay, babe. I won't. So this was a few days later, and Sweet Hunter did not want me to cook. I was already cleaning out my refrigerator, and I had all these leftovers, so I just fixed them on the cutting boards and on a tray, and we ate on them all afternoon, and it was delicious. I think a lot of people have a fancy name for these. I'm just showing you how to use leftovers. Y'all go cook something. Y'all go cook something. Y'all go cook something. Can you move to the side?
Go drink something.
Y'all go cook something.